Time to start one of the most anticipated competitions of the year. The IFSC is in Chamonix, France, and it was a high-scoring qualifying round for both the men and the women, so here's the results. For the women, USA's Annie Sanders is consistently making semi-finals, and she'll be back in another after a top and 35 plus put her inside the top 10. Japan's Natsuki Tani got to the top of Route 1 and fell on the tricky 35 plus crux high point on Route 2. Mia Krampel was one of the 13 women who topped at least one route, and with Janja Garnbret missing this competition, Mia is leading the way for the Slovenian women. Korea's Jane Kim is building her momentum on her return to the IFSC with another top 10, perhaps gaining confidence from her recent Villars finals. Oceana Mackenzie is back in her first lead semi-finals of the year. The multi-disciplined Australian athlete getting close to the top on both her routes. Eliska Adamovska from the Czech Republic has so far had a disappointing season by her standards, so it was good to see her climbing strongly and making the semi-finals. Austria's Jessie Pilz is on a bit of a roll now with 2 podiums in a row, and she's putting herself in a good position for the triple. She was one of 4 athletes who finished both routes, with Korea's Seon So one of them, and a solid semi-finals place for her. Helene Janicot will enjoy climbing in front of her home French crowd on Sunday. We caught up with her after the competition. Helene, you got high up on the wall in both the qualifying routes. You're through to the semi-finals, so how are you feeling out there today?
I'm feeling happy to be through to semi-final. After I will need to pimp my climbing for tomorrow's semi-final if I want to be in finals, but first going through semis, so that's cool.
It looks like this season you're doing really well, lots of semi-finals. How are you doing for sort of future points and getting into the French team for qualification for Olympics and all that kind of stuff?
It's been quite a tricky year because I needed to do boulders and I needed to be much stronger in lead also. So I decided to train a lot in lead. That was my choices, and for now it's working quite well, so that's cool.
So let's look at the women's results. France's Manon Healy delighted the crowd with 2 tops and is at the top, while Team Japan was strong as they always are. We've spoken about Natsuki Tani, and she's joined by Miho Nanaka, Futaba Ito and Ryu Nakagawa. Ukraine's Nika Potapova gets a place, as does Italy's Laura Rogora, who just squeezes in. On to the men. Felix Schempp from Italy did brilliantly to qualify within the top 5. Mejdi Schalck is another hometown favourite, and he'll want to add some lead medals to those bouldering gongs. We spoke to him after he'd finished climbing. Mejdi, back in France, back on a lead rope, in the sunshine in Chamonix. Are you feeling good today?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, very happy with my climbing. I'm not so happy with my second route, but it's okay. Now I'm in semis for tomorrow, so I switched my mind for tomorrow.
Chamonix has a very famous crowd that tend to fill this arena. Are you excited to climb in front of them?
First of all, the crowd is very huge. But the fact that it's also the home crowd, it adds way more excitement, for sure.
And the nerves, I presume, as well.
Yeah, and the nerves, but it helped me to climb better.
All right, mate, well, look, best of luck for the semi-finals tomorrow. Hope it goes well. Hopefully see you in the finals. Serato Anruku hasn't missed a competition this year. The young Japanese star never seeming to get tired. While his teammate Masahiro Higuchi finished below Serato, but atop on the first climb set him up for the semi-finals as well. USA's Colin Duffy is another who might have got some confidence back after Villars. Team USA cheered him upwards, as they did to Jesse Grouper, who had to wait a long time for his second run. Sam Avezou is another representing France and enjoying the extra energy that home crowd brings. He climbed well with a top and a top 5 finish. Joining his teammates in the semi-final is Sean Bailey. He came close to a finals place in Villars and will be looking for some revenge in Chamonix semis. So the final results for the men, and Japan's Taisai Homa is leading the way with 2 tops. Also getting that score is Serato Anraku and Toby Roberts and Jesse Grouper. Do-Yeon Lee was the highest finishing athlete from Korea. It was great to have Sebastian Helene from Germany in his first World Cup of the year, and he's safely through. Down at the bottom is Germany's Philipp Martin.